where I like to have this community of women getting together and exchanging their informations. Because we all had, even though we all had different lives, but in somehow and somewhere the life experiences we can cross pollinate, cross match it. We can pen create things. So it's like the archetypes of the tarots, the or the horoscope. I know. It's like if it's isn't that very interesting? The horoscope things and the tarot things. If you find a few people like they are acting as a consultants or a psychoanalysts right now, I think on the internet. This a few tarot readers because they're combining all these elements about astrology. Oh, I just had to check something, and you know what it is. And the the archetypal of emotions and behaviors uh, with the psychology of behavior, psychology and behaviors of people. So there's on the other side, but don't get too much caught into it. We also have a do we have a free will? That's a different question. When we get back to brother and sister, I lived with my brother for maybe 6 months, maybe less, maybe not a lot more. I don't remember. Um, I was I was working really long hours every day in a factory, and when I came home, all I wanted to do was just sit down and listen to some music. And those were the days I used to smoke. Don't smoke, not good. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't taste good. Now and then, like maybe one, two. The trick is like not to smoke cigarettes. If I'm gonna smoke tobacco, and don't smoke 2 days in a row. Like if you just want to do once in a while, smoke that night, and then when you go to bed, repeat yourself. In the morning, my my mind is going to be clear and sharp, and I leave this experience behind. Tomorrow, I'm going to wake up really active and focused, and move on to your day. And don't have another one. It's fine. So I was living with my brother, and then he came, and I think he just came back from New York, and we haven't spent time together. We just like you just grow out of your relationship, if even if you ever in, because you tend to, as siblings, you tend to live different way of life and experiences. But it's good to build them together, good to tell your opinions, and good to support each other. Maybe in that support system. So I remember a day he wasn't always clean. I mean, the cleanliness isn't, he's always a very clean person, but he came from New York, and I think he was just like adapting to Istanbul, Turkey. So he was smoking and drinking then, and I just like, I was tired, like I was tired all the time. Uh, I was so tired. Like it just begs a question of different experiences here. I was so tired. My boyfriend said I always sleep when I was with him, like in every situation, like in every situation you can think about. Even like we're just gonna go to bed. I'm just like before I go to bed, I sleep, and he says it's just like just, just imagine. Even that one, I was just in half of it. He's just slept. And no, I'm over here. Let's carry on. The first thing is don't work like this. It's like you don't have to. It's a it just be smart and be clever and see the consequences of your the the behaviors, the acceptance of life. Because when you're accepting a job, you're expecting the consequences of that job. And what is it? Where can you go? How can you branch? What is it you can do? So don't move without a plan. Have a little bit plan. It can change along the way, but at least the plan. What is a plan then? Let's say put a point in somewhere, and then prepare yourself as the best for that position and start moving. I think that is the best plan you can do. You can have. Honestly. So we will go back to my brother, but we love my brother. You love him. I mean, he's like he has one of those. He has devil's hair. That's what we call. He's so funny, so sweet, so relaxed. He's always so relaxed and hardworking. But it's like that's the thing. Like, do we need to be hardworking? I think that's gonna come with the next another video. Do we really need to be hardworking? I mean, we need to be hardworking in the sense that we need to prepare ourselves for the point that we envisioned to go, and that point require much of information and knowledge that we don't have, and skills that we don't have, then we'll work on those skills. Because if you have skills, if you have the foundation and the fundamentals right, and then things are easier. So the work is not like the hard working in the sense of hard working along the way on the path. The hard working should be put into the foundation and the fundamentals, which starts here. So you, sister, what you should do is you should put the foundation, which is you, make it stronger. Put the foundation, make it stronger. It's just not the, but let's say put the effort, put the work into making your foundation stronger. And that's your brain, that's your negotiation skills, that is your view about yourself. And if you have siblings, that's your relationship with your siblings. So I can tie it all up. But if you don't have it, that's also fine because everyone lives their own life. You're the most important thing for a while, at least. Take it like that. So let's get to the house that I was briefly living with my brother. So one night I came from work and the house was spotless. It was so clean. And there was food. He cooked. He cleaned the house and it smelled gorgeous. I came in and I saw it and I cried. I cried from joy that I don't have to do another cleaning. I don't have to cook. And it's not that I don't have to do those things. He thought about me and he acted on something that uh, to make me feel better and relaxed and calm. So it's like, it's the best thing. Shall we just do to my brother all together? It's so nice. Yes, he's just like he's such a thoughtful man. It's like I think I think that's what I think that's what sisters do. They get it, they feel it, and they may not always reflect back because uh, especially if you're an older sister, it's like in between us. You know, I want to be your sister. I want you to be my sister. I have a brother. I'm sorry. But, it's giving back can be a bit like a bit different because you have the sense of responsibility, and the sense of responsibility that you're going to do the right thing. And then just because you have the sense of responsibility and you think you are going to, or you need to, you must do the right thing, whatever you do, you just feel like you have to protect it. And in a way, that's right. No, I did the right thing because I am a sister. That's a really interesting uh definition. Okay, let's put it in this way. If you're a sister, you should be doing the right thing, and you do something, therefore that must be right. And in between that deductive thinking, on the second line, that is the action of something. So you're just like it's self-prophesizing to fit into the boots of what you are named as and what the responsibility was given to you. You could start questioning the second line of, so you do something and then it becomes therefore, but it may not be right. So that statement, we can see it right now. We're just like, no, it's not a right statement. Like, but it's taken as it is. So because you don't question as a sister the second line. So I did something because I'm a sister, then it must be right. That is why brothers and sisters, you need to talk each other. And it's not about, oh, you've done this again. No, actually, the person could be the closest, and asking the right questions, like why or what for and how come. What makes you feel this way? I don't get that, but let's have a look and we'll try to sort it out and solve it together. Just work as a team instead of um, thinking that you're on the either side of the rope and you got to beat each other. There's no comparison. Let's just put the comparison aside. I think what I understand is between sisters or brothers, there are a lot comparisons in nature of competitiveness. I think if that competitiveness can be channeled into making things better instead of I've got to be better than you, it's like I want to be better than you, yes, but I also want you to be good. So let's just work on it together and share and everything. That's I think that is the overall of a general conversation for today, sisters and brothers. And pick a heart shape, and I'll buy it from you. No, 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 no. Have a wonderful day, and we'll crack on tomorrow.